Okay, so I've been drawing away here for some time, and now I'm not sure what black stripes or black spaces I've already filled in, and to check myself, I'm going to hide the Trace Me layer. So there's hiding and showing the trace layer, and I can see where I need to keep drawing. And it looks like I'm going to work on some of these bits up here at the top. If I want to, I could hide the black marks layer, turn it on again. That's another way that you can sometimes see what you're doing, but I usually find the best way to do that is to hide the trace layer. Again, I'm selecting the black layer so I can see what I'm doing, and getting back to drawing some more of these lovely little shapes. All right, I want to make some of these little painted out or erased shapes more pointy. So I'm going to click, and again use this wonderful Convert Anchor Point tool. There we go. Here's an Add Anchor Point, and here I'm going to click on the Direct Select and pull this down a little, and then convert this to a corner point. All right, I'm going to adjust the nose shape. Select it, bring down the opacity, click on the anchor points and move them. Bring it back up to 100. Turn on the other layers. Zoom out. Command 0. It's another way to zoom out. Command 0. Oh, definitely starting to look like a tiger now. All right, so I can adjust this for a long, long time. I'm going to pause again, do some more, and then we'll wrap it up. All right, so you can see my guy here is looking a lot more like a tiger. I'm gonna just do a few more bits on this and call it done for now. My main point was to show you how to begin using the pen tool to trace over something. At the end of this whole process, you can delete the back layer here, and that looks really good. I'm really liking the way this guy came out. One thing I'll probably do is change the color of this background, this white color, so it's not the same as paper. So I'm going to double click it right now and change it to a very pale yellowy orange. And then when I hide the trace layer, I can see it looking pretty smart, kind of stoked. All right, I'm going to do the eyes and clean up a few more bits and call this piece done. I'm going to pause again, be back in a minute. Oh, and I changed this little brown bit to orange. Yes, I could work on this a lot longer, but that's not the point. The point is to show you how to get started with the pen tool. All right, so I'm going to add another layer. Here it goes. This is going to be for the eyes. And I don't know if tigers have blue eyes, but I want my tiger to have blue eyes. So I'm going to draw a negative shape here, including the iris at first. And then I'm going to kind of zoom around. And you can see what's happening here is the shape I'm making kind of tucks into where the eyeball would be. I'm going to change the color to a blue, like, I don't know if this is going to end up being the actual color, but that's the color I'm going to start with. I'm going to drop it into my palette, double click it, and tell it to be a global color. And then I'm holding the space bar, and when I press the space bar, I get the hand tool. so there's my other eye. And now put the other layers back on. Double click my magnifying glass tool. Draw these top teeth. And that's going to need to be on the details layer or above it on another layer. So selecting the details layer, adding another layer, and this is going to be the teeth. One thing I've done for sure in this tutorial is I've given you a really good idea of how to add layers and where to add layers. So one more round here and I'm going to call it quits. Alright my friends, I'm going to stop now and make the rest of the tweaks when I see you in our class, but for now that is my very rapid tutorial to show you how to use the pen tool, blob tool, and other drawing tools in Illustrator. See you soon.